Hello. Let me shut this music off. All right. Um. Damn. Imagine not streaming for months, not knowing what the hell you're doing. Sup, everyone? Our red friend has created a new horcrux in the form of a story, and uh, my good friend the squirrel, who is now called Nia, uh, showed it to me last night. Play some Bring Me the Horizon. I can't. I wish I could. I can't. Uh, I'm dreading this. I have some Smirnoff Ice. I got some alcohol uh for this. I'm just getting this set up. I have a folder. It's called Pain, Suffering, and Rage. I have all three chapters there just in case. Just in case he deletes them. Because he'll probably see that all his haters, all my haters, they downloaded my book. Now I must delete it so they never see it. So, we don't want it to become lost media, even though we desperately want it to be. Let me boot up Microsoft Word. And you want to know something? I'm going to enable editing because I want to edit this shit. Make it at least passable. Um, Vertical. Uh, One page. Yeah, we're gonna read it one by one. I don't need to get poisoned. All I can say is that I'm so glad that he isn't sunk into media I got into recently because I don't want him to touch them at all. I mean, as far as you know. As far as you know. Because I have had plenty of media that I'm like, oh my god, I love this anime so much. All of a sudden, hey guys, I really like this loli. She doesn't wear feet. Do you think they're dirty, clean, or in between? Anime ruined. Completely ruined. I still got his one-off back at the barnyard fanfic where he named his farmer character Mr. Farmo somewhere. That doesn't sound like him. He would call it like Mr. Farmox or Nix. Okay. Lo and behold, the fire the the fire orphans. Ay Dios mío. This shit is whack. How do I zoom in? View, please. I zoomed out. Great. Okay, I'll zoom in. There we go. I have it on editing mode because I want to edit this shit. Can you see? Even even the program's like, this is wrong, bro. This is all wrong. Even this. Oh, there's your four fingers. Here's your fist. An extra thumb. Another thumb. Good work, man. Nice work. The robots are fine. They're fine. Clearly he didn't make them, but they're fine. Whatever. But he really likes to look epic. But if you know Dinox, this is nothing like him. His hair is not that long. He is not that buff, and he is not that whatever, anime. Why do the robots have flashlights? To see in the dark, because they didn't program the AI to have night vision. I have to take a swig. Mm. I hate my life. All right. Uh, so right now, my cortisol levels they're pretty low. I'm like this. This is me. Right now, I'm like this. Before reading the story, my cortisol levels they're low. Uh, but I feel like they're gonna rise pretty high. Let me just take this out of my desk. It's in the way. Uh, Let me put my bald man. This is me. This is gonna be me reading the shit. And let's see what else I can put. Uh, we can put this, I guess. No, we need something to keep the attention going. Let's put these two idiots. Play some Oblivion music in the background. Like, all right, just put these two here. Like jangling keys. So you. All right, let me look for some. Uh, Man, I feel like Asmongold now. Oh, yeah. That's fine, right? He is certainly nothing without his red cap, it seems as usual. Oh, have you not even seen his stickers? He even put the red cap on the stupid little girl that he's riding. The red cap is necessary. Alright, this is too big. Get out of here. Okay, we're gonna start reading. You haven't showered in 3 billion days? 3 billion and 1. Honestly, I hope Denox just shows up out of nowhere. Just shows up out of nowhere and be like, "This is art. This is true." Okay, I'm okay. Let's start reading. Let's start reading. I'm not gonna keep doing this shit. All right, The Fire Orphans, Chapter 1: The Rise of the Fire Fist Warriors. This is such a stupid. Oh, I'm gonna get fisted in this story. One night. Wait. First of all, there we go. Much better. One night in the mountains, as the sun began to set, a young man named Nixo. Give me 1 second. An old man named Nixo was running for his life. He was being chased by multiple robotic figures in red armor, their metal bodies pounding against the rocky terrain. Nixo is a. How old is Denox? I forgot. 50. Nixo is a 50-year-old man who wears a red cap. All the damn time. A black shirt. He held back. Usually he has a red shirt too. Long, dark blue jeans and black sneakers. Very descriptive. What does he look like? I don't know. He just wears this. Fuck off. He has some flame auras. Multiple auras. Not one, multiple. Surrounding his fists. Only one, by the way. Surrounding his one fist. getting ready to attack any mechanical beings trying to chase him down the mountains. Doesn't look like he's attacking anything. He looks like he's running away, but okay. He seemed exhausted, but he kept moving. If he stopped for even a second, they would catch up and destroy him. We're not little children. Kill him. Kill him. Murder him. Maim. Slaughter. If only. Nixo glanced over his shoulder, panting. I wonders what went wrong. It felt like I was betrayed by my former job. I used to work in a computer department lab less than a week ago until I was terminated. What is this exposition? Who are you talking to, bro? Like, why is he giving exposition to no one? Oh. There we go. You're welcome. There's that piss taint that all AI has. I'm looking for imperfections. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They got it right. As you can see, there's no guns, there's no knives, there's no flashlights. So how do they get them later? Who knows? All right. Fist AI Mech number 1 shouts out in a mechanical tone, like just a robot, voice to Nixo. All AI is said in Mexico, yeah. You know far too much about the company's secrets, and we will not allow you to expose Fist's private information to the public. Exposition, exposition, exposition. Fist AI Mech number 2 holds a gun. Which one? Holds a gun toward Nixo as they are chasing him. Somehow, not shooting a single bullet like a Okay. That's right. You're going to put this company's reputation at risk. Surrender to Fist now or face destruction. Nixo. Under my dead body. You cannot be this stupid. Over my dead body. Who the fuck is gonna go under your dead body? Oh my fucking god. AI is the future, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? No, fuck him. I'm just gonna leave it there so he feels stupid. Under his dead body. One of the robots laughed because he's stupid. He continues to run away from the raids of bots, as one of the bots was catching up to him to try to aim its gun on his cheek. He aimed the gun on his cheek. He gasped a bit when he felt it. I've never been touched this way by another man. Fist AI Mech number 3. Well, it seems you cannot outrun us now, Nixo. What are you gonna do now? Maybe try to shoot him? Kill him? What are you doing? Caressing his cheek with your gun. Flames erupted from Nixo's left fist. He drove an uppercut upwards. Thank God. Thank God. The uppercut was upwards. Imagine an uppercut downwards. Imagine. An uppercut upwards. Fast and instinctive. The bot fired finally. Should have done that like a whole page ago. But the shot exploded harmlessly in the sky above them, caused by that uppercut. That went upwards, by the way, not downwards. That's a secret technique that he can't use yet. That gave Nixo the opportunity to slip into a narrow cavern entrance, hiding inside before they noticed him. Nixo, he covered his left hand with his right. and with his other thumb, and with his other thumb, trying to suppress the flames. Hopefully, I can conceal my energy so they do not notice me in here. When Nixa was hiding, the red armored fistbots started turning on the flashlights on their guns that they miraculously took out from their asses to search for where he was hiding. They argued a bit with each other. Huh? Where did this guy go? Did you lost him? Don't you mean did you lose him? Let's see. Oh, oh, wow. Did you lose him? Looks around the dark cavern area of the mountains near where Nixo was hiding with its flashlight. Advanced AI, they don't have like dark visions dark vision. They can't sense his heat signature. They just have flashlights and guns. I thought I had him by gunpoint, but I did not realize that quick flame punch he did to me. He didn't realize it. Don't you? My God, I am going to kill myself. But I did not expect that uppercut. Dot 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 dot. Please stop writing like a retard. I'm begging here. I'm gonna die. You know, you should have shot him while he was running. If you want to capture him, you should have shot his leg. But he had to caress the cheek. Okay, looking around the outside cavern area with the other two bots. Then it's true. Right before he was chased out from the Corporation, he must have sprayed some fire liquid chemicals on his hands to have the fire fist right before he knew he was being chased out of the premises. It's still early in development, and the power is supposed to be top secret. Why is that fist AI telling exposition to the other AI who probably already knows all this? Whatever, who cares? That shitty AI. Nixo tried to lower the flames on his left fist, but it's struggling to do so. It was a desperate plea. Once he, it was a desperate plea. Once he knew this, why? Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna kill myself. Once he knew the secrets of these chemicals being manufactured in the fist lab. Wait, what the fuck is it? What? Why? I don't get it. Whatever. He was hearing talks about young girls. Young girls, huh? How old are they? Are they are they barefooted? Being experimented with these chemicals, and the outside world has yet to know about it. The fishbots kept looking around the cavern area, and Nixo moved deeper into the caves. Suddenly, he tripped over a loose pebble and slipped off the edge, falling nearly 10 feet below ground level. He sustained minor injuries and found another hole to hide in as the bots continued to look all over for him in the caves. He does that a lot. He likes to hide. So I believe him. Somehow, Nixo managed to turn off his flame aura from his left hand and have some burnt marks on his left hand. Yeah. Left hand, yeah. It checks out. I think you mean. There we go. Minor injuries. Yeah, he likes those. Major injuries? No. Minors? Real shit. Did you hear that, men? Men? Men. They're not men, they're robots. Did you hear that? Sounds like they sounds like he may have fell somewhere. My fucking god. Sounds like he may have fallen somewhere, but I am not sure where he fell. These robots are fucking retarded. These robots are retarded. keep looking. He should not be so far. They're not men, they're robots. The AI mechs continue to use their flashlights to search for Nixo. Almost an hour has passed by when they were. What is this? Almost an hour has passed by uh, when they were looking all over the deep caverns. My neurons. Nixo found the secret entrance that someone apparently dug up and used it to see if it leads him anywhere. Who dug it up? Why can't you just say, "Oh, I found a secret entrance"? Who dug it up? Who cares? And used it to see if it leads outside. He had to turn on his fire fist to light the path, and he kept going. As he is deeper, he placed his left hand on the top of the roll to let loose a piece of bolt. Huh? To block the. Yes. Block the path behind him. Now he can only move forward and hope there is an exit after this. An hour passed. An hour passed by, and many miles away from where the fistbots were chasing him. There you go. He found the light at the end of the tunnel and gets off the cavern and goes out the cavern. And in another place in the mountains where the sun is about to set, Nixo stands up after an hour of crawling underground. He does that a lot too. Bro's never been deep in anything in his life. My Immortal is better than this. Oh, I wish I was reading My Immortal. He lights his arms out. And he slowly started to conceal his fire aura from his fist and opens his hands out afterwards. Well, seems the coast is clear. Then he puts down his arms as he looks like he has some minor arm injuries, bumps, arm injury bumps as his left hand holds his right arm, covering his wound from that fall he had. That is a sentence. Lesai, a bit tired from all this. So calming down tends to conceal the flames that was coming out of my fists. I may be new to this power, but I have seen plenty of demonstration videos to have an idea of how it works. Sure. He saw YouTube videos on how to use his fire fist. Thank God YouTube has that. Nixo narrates in his mind. So you may wonder how I made it here in the first place. Not really. Being chased by robots with red armors. Red armors that has guns and blades equipped. I did not see any blades. Right? Well, I guess I will have to go back to when I was working. Where? There. What's this? Also, it seems kind of unfair that you are making judgments about someone just because of the way they write. Lots of people use AI nowadays, and that actually helps remove creativity barriers. That's called skill issue. If you want to write, it's really easy. You read a book. You learn to read first. I think you're making a mistake. No, I don't make mistakes. Only losers makes mistakes. I mean, the photo isn't here. Is this creative? This has 3 thumbs. I mean, whatever. Welcome to the stream. I'm still gonna fucking criticize it because this is stupid. And the guy who made this is a well-known PDF file. So if you want to defend the PDF file, by all means, go ahead. I mean, that's you. I'm gonna keep reading. Uh, Also, look at all these mistakes. Yummy. Also, look at how locked in he is here. Like he wasn't at his job, just with his phone out on Discord, being like, "Hey, baby, I know you're 14, but can you send me feet pics?" Yeah, that's the point. Did you not see the thumbnail? Did you actually think this was a serious video? Whatever. Nixo. As you already know, I am Nixo, a 20. No, 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 no. A 50-year-old man. There you go. 50-year-old man. You are not 27, my dude. You are not 27. Those days are long gone, baby. Um. Also, you already told me who you are. You already told me. You already told me who you were. Why the fuck are you explaining to me again who the hell you are, bro? He does not have talents. Bro, it's Denox. He is pluralizing his words. It's him. It's Denox. It is him. He does not have the talent, and that's why he has hate on people online, so that makes him a troll. Sure, call me a troll. It's okay. Okay, Denox. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad Denox is here. Stay, stay. I'll try to help you. Look, this is gonna be me working with you, trying to write this stupid shit. Uh, my cortisol levels are rising. Oh my fucking god. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Denox is in the chat. We love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it. I miss that guy. I wonder what he's doing. I hope he's not living in a van somewhere, selling his video games for petty money. Stay a while, friend, so I can tell you an epic tale to tell. As you already know, I am Nixo, a 50-year-old man who loves having a red cap on me everywhere I go. All the time, every time, never washing my hair. It is cemented in into my head like Yotaro from JoJo's vaguely strange adventures. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I also have a massive bald spot. uh, Hiding under it. Oh my god. Uh, I also have a very obvious feet fetish that I can't stop talk ah talking fuck talking about. By the way, reader, are yours dirty, clean, or in between? Send pics, please. Where were we? Uh, yeah. Even at work, which was mostly allowed. What was it? What was allowed? Oh, the red cap. Okay. I worked there for at least a year, and I was basically a normal employee there. Yeah, basically. Uh, Mentioned that he likes men. Okay. I like men, even at work, was which was mostly allowed. There you go. I worked there for at least a year, and I was basically no, not basically. You were a normal employee there. I barely had friends at all. I had no friends at all and never had a girlfriend in my life. So sad. So very, very sad. So sadly, no love life. No love life. Like my animes. Love life. This is the longest known a man. I know, right? It's so fun. Uh, this is like this is like a biography slash isekai. I love it. I was quite nerdy as well into games and anime. What? What is this sentence? I was quite nerdy as well into games and anime. How do I even fix this? I was quite nerdy. I was quite nerdy. Being into games and anime and such. AI doesn't fix this shit. Thank God humans exist. Nixo stares into the fucking sunset, and for a moment, he fucking remembered how all of this fucking began. Looking back by a couple of months ago. That's my has been hotel impression. All of this is missing the truck sending him there, or his version. Oh, don't worry. I'll try to get Truck Kun into the story somehow. One morning, Nixo is seen entering inside the door. ¿Qué como? Seen entering inside the door. You entered the door? One morning, Nixo is seen entering inside the door using his fucking stand-up power and greets some of the workers standing by, and they greeted him back normally. Thank God. What door? I don't know. The one that his dad took. It's his stand. uh, Even if some of them did not smile or said anything back to him. You know what? I can do whatever the hell I want. Void was there. He pointed and laughed. Called him a fag, too. I'm not homophobic, guys. I just don't like him. I called him a fag, but it's like a like a cigarette, but like a fag. That's what I called him. Not nothing homophobic, guys. Nixo works as a customer service rep from the work computer where he receives calls from different clients from another country to help provide information on robotic parts. Okay, bro. He's very locked in on Discord, chatting with his little kitties. Hey baby, are the dirty clean or in between? Nixo has plain look on his face. I'm gonna give me fucking. The Oblivion music is like really distracting me. He has a plain look on his face, and as he said the following. I know I'm gay. Okay, glad I was able to be of service to you. Just make sure that the model number of the robotic arm you plan to purchase matches the model of your machine as well, just like he did when he bought a Apple Watch for his a Samsung Watch for his Apple phone. You have to make sure it's compatible. Remember, you can call the number at the Fist Company here at any time between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and we will be available to assist you in whatever you need. Hope you have a good day. He did not sound this professional at work. After he finished his closing line, the client hung up and he documented the call in the text box shown on the screen of his computer. Then he marks his time for lunch and stands up from the chair. Finally, I can eat dick. My stomach sure was starting to growl. Comma, okay. Fucking hell. I cannot believe this man. Okay, KO, let's check the cafeteria to see what there is to eat. He doesn't bring his own lunch. Poor bastard. As he walks down the hallway, he encounters a couple of his coworkers there. One male and one... What was the... Fmoid. Fmoid. That's how he would call them. The male is a blondie. It's a blondie. The male is a blonde. You don't call a man a blondie. Fuck off. With glasses and full grown beard. He is 33 years old now. His name is Connor. There we go. He is wearing a white business shirt. You'll understand why I called him that later. He is wearing a white business shirt with a dark blue tie and black pants. And a female with short dark brown hair. Also with glasses. And notice how he's the only one with no glasses, even though IRL, he does wear glasses. But he needs to look handsome. Also with glasses, a bit shorter than Nixo and Connor, wearing her black business dress and high heels. Her name is Amira and she is 28 years old now. Why are you being so specific about age? He's so weirdo. Connor, he waves smiling at Nixo, standing in front of him a few feet away. A Void. Yeah, it's a Void. There you go. That he would call them that. He waves, smiling at Nixo, standing in front of him a few feet away. Hey, Nixo, seems you are heading for your lunch break, huh? How were the calls for you, huh? Well, normal, I guess. There you go. Can't say that it's anything unexpected. I feel each day I hear clients complain about different faulty robotic parts. So I did what I can to explain the situation and provide a solution of what I can. Lesai. This is so boring. Yeah, I get you. It's like their complaints seems to not be met swiftly. So we are getting a lot of these calls. We can only do so much for them from here. Amira, she looks at Nixo with visible disgust. And Connor plainly. And Connor with lust plainly. Well, it is what it is. We just need to provide what we can and hope the complaints lowers over time. It would be up to the people above us to actually find a solution to those affected parts. Anyways, I have to get back to my shift now. Enjoy your lunches, you two. Enjoy your lunch, you two. The fuck do you mean lunches? No. Enjoy your Lunchables, you two. Oh my god. It actually explains why the robots are so shitty and they didn't manage to kill Denox, but okay. As Amira left Nixo and Connor, they stare at her, seeing her walking through the door since she just got out of her lunch break. Lesai, and looks at Nixo with a small, disappointing look on his face. It's a shame that Amira is no longer taking lunch at the same time as we are. I blame you. I wonder why. Man, it's almost like she managed to get him fired from his old job, huh? Little bit of that SA, you know what I mean? Fine. 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 There. There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, I did missed that as well. Yeah. Oh my god. I missed that as well, but it does not surprise me. He says as he walks ahead to the cafeteria room ahead and Connor walks with him. Guess you're still having relationship issues today, huh? No surprise there. Dating apps are not helping you, eh? He says, looking at Nick so curious as they walk together to the cafeteria. He's such a fucking loser. Why, bro? Not even. I have never seen an isekai protagonist writing themselves as such a fucking loser. Not at all. I just installed that crappy app Tinder too. Only girls I have been matching with are catfishes and e-beggars. He's bringing his real life problems into his storytelling. Oh, it's beautiful. At this point, it's like whatever comes, right? Whatever comes, right? Little girls, old girls, all girls. Mushiko Tensei counts. Well, I mean, at least the guy had a happy ending. He got married with like plenty of girls. He's doing all right. This guy's a fucking loser. I know Amira is already married to a well-off man. He even gave Amira a fucking well-off man and has a 5-year-old daughter. Yummy. He would say that. So yeah, you can say most girls are like this in this job. Yeah, man, I noticed it too. But just keep doing what you're doing. You're a very smart dude. No. Reading this, no. Ha! Smarter than me, I believe. Come on, Connor. You're better than this. He said to Nixa, having some optimism in his face. Nah, you are pretty smart too. This day and age is no time to be married, you can say. What? Bro, plenty of people have girlfriends. Plenty of people are getting married. You're the one with the problem here. You're the one searching for little girls, boy. Oh, shout out to Smirnoff Ice. As they enter the cafeteria, he bought some rice, chicken with mac and cheese. Disgusting. What is this combination? There to start eating with Connor. As you probably already noticed, both Nixo and Connor are still single and barely have connections to meet new people. Nah. Connor is like the pussy destroyer in the background. You just don't know about it. Most women they encountered in this job are already married and they continue to discuss about love issues. And then they eventually talk about the latest Fire Fist video game. Huh? They have video games? Aren't they a company that makes robots? Whatever. That just came out recently, which is called Fist Rebellion. I wonder if Fist has some collaboration towards that game. Gee, I wonder. I fucking wonder. You know, there sure are a lot of things they do that I feel that we are in the dark about still, being low-level grunts in this company. He says as he finishes eating his meat of grilled chicken. Either he's finishing eating his meat or he's finished eating his grilled chicken. You can't just grilled chicken is meat. We know it's meat. You don't need to be so stupid about it. Who knows? Would be cool, but there are many things we are probably better off not knowing. We were hired to attend client issues to order robotic parts, so it's best we focus on that, he says, looking at Nixa with a bit of concern. Yeah, I guess you are right. Not that it's any of our concern. That's for the guys on the top to worry about, he sighs and looks at Connor while eating the last of his meat of chicken. You're gonna be stupid, at least be consistent. A few hours has passed now. Half past now. It was almost 5 p.m., the time where they are off from work and time to head back home. It was pretty much the same routine every day at work, so it became predictable. But today, perhaps, maybe, possibly, could be, will be different. Nixo was walking down the hallway and about to head to the elevator. He came out 50 minutes after 5 p.m. since he was dealing with a difficult client on the phone this day. Man, sounds personal. Suddenly, he sees a young girl. Oh, baby. Here we are. He sees a young girl with short, dark, reddish hair wearing her black dress and flat black shoes. If only he could take off those black shoes, huh? Nixo sees her pass. Nixo sees her pass by and wonders what a girl this young is doing walking around this workplace. He hesitated, unsure whether he should say anything at all. But he doesn't know any better, so he's gonna say something at all. Nixo thought in his mind. That girl, yummers, she looks like if she is no older than a middle schooler. Fucking hell. What is she doing at the Fish workplace? And all alone. Oh my god, this is just chapter 1, guys. Suddenly, the girl looks back and notices that Nixo is staring at her. She blushes a bit and looks away. No. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is a Christian server. Huh? Did you? Lori. At this point, we don't know her name, so you're supposed to do this. The girl looks away and starts speaking a bit softly. So, you work here too? A fist lackey, I assume? Lackey? He turns around and looks back at Lori and looks back at the girl curiously. I wouldn't call it that. Just a customer service rep for robotic parts. What's your name, little girl? And how old are you? Less than 15? I hope so. Did you came looking for your parents here or something? Name her Glissy. Sure. The girl then turns around and smiles gently at Nixo. Well, my name is Glizzy Spencer. You're welcome. I am currently 14 years old, but in less than 2 months, I turned 15. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Even when he's writing his own stories, he makes them young and underage. God bless. Then afterwards her smile turns into a small, serious frown slowly. And no, not really. Nixo looks at Glizzy, confused. He did not think it would be a good idea being caught talking to a minor alone like this. Imagine being this self-aware. Imagine being this self-aware, bro. God damn. Usually anyone who is not an employee normally should not gain access to this facility. He has a name tag on his left wrist to gain access and out. Huh? Did an employee allow this young girl to enter? Really? Where is it? Where is it? Well, my name is Nixo Vera. Vera. Totally not Hector Vera, huh? Totally not. You're not 26, motherfucker. You're 50. Been working here for Fist as a customer service rep for about 6 months now. Did he dox himself? Yeah, he sure did. I just assist clients to add my brain. I just assist clients to advert advertise robotic parts and suggest what parts are right for each individual client. She smiles again at Nixo and then jumps a bit in slight excitement and then puts her hands together as if she was about to pray. She's looking for God. Please, don't leave me alone with this guy. I see. I see Nixo. Yeah, you sure see him. I see, comma, Nixo. You must be smart. No, he's not. Keep it up. She does a thumbs up towards Nixo and then looks away. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sadly, comma, I am not allowed to say what I'm doing here. It's top secret. This is Epstein Island. Lori then smiles back at Nixo afterwards and waves goodbye with her left hand up. Just don't be so goddamn specific. I have to go for now, Nixo. I hope to see you around soon. Dead, hopefully, she giggles a bit and rushes through the door far ahead of Nixo. Suddenly, some sparks of flames ignite on her fist. On her fists, slightly, as she was about to go through the door. Is she opening the door with her fists, not with her hands? Okay, sure. He looks ahead, seeing Lori running off as he is genuinely confused on what's going on here with the sparks of flames on her fist. Wait, what? I just saw flames coming from her fist? What a strange girl. Oh well, I guess I should go. When Nixo leaves the office building, he had a long thought about this mysterious young girl and wonders what role she plays in this building. He will ask Connor and Amira tomorrow if they have encountered her before. It's been nearly a year now since he started working here, and just today, comma, he ran into this girl. Yeah. You're repeating yourself. God damn it. Nixo narrates the following before the end of this chapter. Thank you, ChatGPT. And that was my very first time I met this girl. Yeah, you just said so. Her name is Lori. We know. And it seems that she can trigger some flames on her fist. The Fist, the same name as the name of the company, Fist, standing for Future Industrial Systems and Technology. We design robots of strength. Robots don't have strength. They don't have muscles. They are widely used for demolition for older buildings. He demolishes buildings for the older buildings. He works for the older building. No. They are widely used for demolitions of older buildings. Collaborating with other construction companies or the military as a whole. But why are that girl's fists showing flames? I believe I saw a commercial of these robots also using a fire fist as well. Gee, it's almost like you work there. Nixo walks by the front of the building and sees a poster right next to the door showing an advertisement of Fist, the company that he works for, featuring a red armor robot saying strength through innovation, robots that move the world. Where is it? Here it is. No. A red armor robot with the captions. He is not saying it. It's captions. Thank you. If these robots are strong enough to be used for demolition, then why do they have guns? That is the question, isn't it? They have guns, but they don't even know how to use them. Stupid assholes. Nixo narrating as well. Well, I do not want to spoil anything about it yet, but I will have to say for now that Lori may have some sort of connection with this company Fist. Jesus. She was very chill for on the surface and very young. Yummy. But I know she was omitting something. Well, stay tuned for chapter 2 of The Fire Orphans to find out more truths behind all this. Whatever connection Lori had to Fist, I knew this was only the beginning. End of chapter 1. Thank God. Oh, but if you thought... I'm going to save it because If you thought that was the end of it, no, 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 no. We have chapter 2. The ride isn't over, ladies and gentlemen. The ride is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. The cortisol levels are rising. Ah, piss stink. There you go. Dance the pain away. Editing? Yes, please. Yes, please. Or I'm gonna kill myself. No, no, no. We need just one page. Thank you. This goes on for 3 chapters. So I hope you guys are ready for this. The secret behind fisting. Chapter 2. The night after Nixo's typical day at work, he was found lying on his bed just before he headed to sleep. No, just before he. Whatever. Thinking about the girl he just met right after his shift at work. Nixo fought in his mind. Thank God he didn't think through his ass. There's no way a 14-year-old should be working there at Fist. Well, maybe I am thinking too hard. No, I don't think you're thinking hard enough. Very likely she could be just the daughter of one of the employees over there and they allowed her in. Where's Mr. Quackers? Where's the bunkie beds? Where's the Vaporeon Funko Pop? This is not realistic. The only realistic thing is that he actually bought like a red light and everything is just red. Red, 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 red. Fuck him. That's what Nixo would think it is for the 10 plus months he has been working there so far. Wasn't he working for 6 months? I am not going back to double check that shit. All he knew was about him. My fucking brain, bro. I could be playing Yakuza. But no, here I am reading this stupid shit. All he knew was about him working in front of a computer as a customer service rep to assist clients with robotic parts. ... Nothing more. Just another day of work and getting his pay by the end of each week. But meanwhile, somewhere in the basement of the Fist laboratory seems like some sort of training is going on. ... It was 6 months before those girls made bullcrap's claims against him. That's true. That's bullcraps. Suddenly, in a reddish light background, inside some sort of battle simulator lab, a young girl with short, dark, reddish hair, wearing her black dress and barefoot. We got him. We got it. The picture doesn't show it. Oh my god. There's the barefoot, ladies and gentlemen, is down there facing one of the Fist red armored robot fighters. Yes, this girl was Lori. No shit. Thank God you told me about her. 3 times. Her Fist had flame auras, just like you said they would, around them, lighting up the battle room. She panted in exhaustion as she faced the Fist robot standing before her. It was almost midnight now. Lori, panting a bit and oh my god, and looking serious with a small smile. Okay, I think I'm ready to continue this training. Mysterious man from the counter above. Why are you so fucking specific? God fucking damn it. Okay, Miss Lori. Let's see if your Fire Fist can match up to this robot. If it performs well against you, then the score for this product will earn a passing score and then can be used as reference to manufacture more of these machines. I thank you for being the one to test this creation of ours. My test subject. You are contributing to the cause of Fist by doing this. God, that's a mouthful. Who talks like this? Lori, she nods and gets into battle position and gets ready to fight. I am honored, my father, to hear those words. I am honored to hear those words, Mr. ... She talks in her mind from here. Yeah, they are hoping I'd be a punchback for these robots, but these scrap beats will not take me down easily. Been doing well for over a week in this lab so far. These fire fists I have. Yes, my dad encouraged me to volunteer to try out these powers. Uh-huh. Is this supposed to be like Pyra from Xenover Xenoblade 2? I'm getting sick reading this. Then Lori starts striking against the red armored fist robot to land some blows at it, and the bot took the hits, but quickly got up. The fist robot fighter looks down at Lori fiercely, and his robotic eyes light bright red, and also has flames coming out of his fist. No, he doesn't. Lori smiles gently, still in battle position. Bring it on, robot. I am not scared of you. Holy paragraph. For a moment there, before she continues the training, she fought a bit of Nixo, that guy she met for like 3 seconds. How surprised he was to see her. She hopes that he does not suspect her too much on what she is truly doing behind the scene. Behind the scenes. She does not want him to get mixed up in this mess she is in. Then she strikes the robot with her fire fist, and they had a hand-to-hand fire fist combat brawl. The brawl will go on for another hour. After this, who knows what the outcome will be, but it seems that some scientist man who works for Fist was giving Lori the orders, and she obeyed, but also having fun being useful to test her new fire fist strengths she had for about a week now. How she obtained it? For now, that remains a mystery. All I will say is, Lori usually reports to Fist a few hours after she gets off school, and her martial arts. There it is. And her martial arts dojo training every other day when there is a new robot challenger for her. Ah, my God. The next day came, and it was 8 a.m. Nixo came into the call center office, sits on his desk, and puts on the headset as he prepares to get started with his shift. Look at him. Look at him. He is blushing. The Pussy Destroyer has so much power that he makes even Denox blush. He wishes he would feel the gentle caress of the Pussy Destroyer. Anyways, Nixo sigh a bit and couldn't stop thinking of that young 14-year-old girl and her bare feet from yesterday and thoughts. What? Okay, what? Why? Sighs a bit and couldn't stop. Nixo sighs a bit and he couldn't stop thinking of that young girl from yesterday and thinks in his mind, well, I may not see her ever again, so I may as well focus on the task of today. Man, he really wants to see that 14-year-old girl, doesn't he? He really wants to see her. Nixo was navigating his computer to see if he got some emails. One of them address parts delivery delay. What? Fuck you, by the way. One of them address parts delivery delay, and he face palms a bit. I'm face palming right now. What the hell does this mean? One of them address parts delivery delay. That is words. Oh boy. Gee willikers, I guess this part will take another week to get to him, and I will need to respond to this now. As Nixo was about to start typing on his keyboard, Connor passed by and waves at him. Hey, Nixo, did you slept well last night? Did you slept well? Fucking idiot. Fucking hate this. You wrote it! It's written right here! Did you sleep well last night? Why the hell does it say slept? And he's not. Look at him. He's not even looking at him. That's the power of the Pussy Destroyer. He knows that if he looks at Nixo, he's just gonna come all over the screen. It's over. He looks at Connor curiously. I guess I did. Played video games before I went to sleep. Did you now? Fucking loser. Now I see a robotic part that was delivered 3 days ago is stuck on traffic. But it was delivered 3 days ago. How can it be stuck on traffic? It was delivered. Whatever. He sighs and looks back at his computer monitor. He looks down at Nixo's computer, curious. Just curious. I don't know. Oh. Is that so? Yeah, I am sure you can handle it. Well, comma, I have to sign into my shift. I think Amira has a ticket for me to handle. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. See you later, man. Amira has a ticket she's gonna handle, all right. Connor pats Nixo's left shoulder with his right hand, gently, caressively, and then walks over to his desk, a couple of tables in front of him. Amira was sitting next to him. Nixo felt a bit alone. Nixo felt a bit lonely with no one else sitting next to him. Boo-hoo. Hey, Void, did you sleep well? Oh, yeah. I sleep very well last night. Oh my god. Nixo felt a bit lonely with no one else sitting next to him. I wonder why. But he focused on work today and then turns on his headset and starts making a call to the client with delayed package that was delivered 3 days ago, by the way. Hello, Mr. Smith. I just got your email about your delayed package that just got to you. Allow me to communicate with the carriers to see if the package that was delivered to you will be delivered soon. The workday passed afterwards. No. Did it pass yesterday? Fucking stupid asshole. The workday passed. It was a normal day at work. Now we find Nixo walking out of the Fist building and looks back at the poster again, and he sighs calmly. Let's sigh. Well, another workday done. Tomorrow is Friday at least. He says, thinks in... God fucking damn. He says, thinking in his mind, the following afterwards. Guess this lorry girl did not appear today. Man. I was hoping to ask her some questions, but I guess it is unlikely I will run into her again. If only. Suddenly, a young woman passes by Nixo. It was Amira. Nixo stares at her, seeing her husband and her 5-year-old daughter in her car. Yeah, very specific 5-year-old daughter. Oh, hey, Amira. I hope you have a nice ride home, he says, smiling at Amira softly. Amira, she looks back at him, smiling gently. Yeah, see you tomorrow at work. Gotta go. Bye, bye, bye. Fuck off, bye. She just left. Amira went inside her car. Her husband seems like in his late 30s with black hair, just like me. No, I'm not in my late 30s. I'm in my early. Her husband seems like in his late 30s with black hair, muscles, and some facial hair. He was Chad. Just the picture perfect Chad. Amira's 5-year-old daughter is named Akina. Who cares? Who cares? She's not important. She has black short hair and seems like a cheerful girl. Nixo watches them go as he feels missed out of having a family. What about the mom? Your mom. The mom that you fucked. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Christian. He says this in his mind. Well, comma, I guess I will just go home and catch up on my story writing, video games, and catch up with a series I was getting into. What series? Boku no Pico. Suddenly, comma, as Nixo heads to his car, a couple of businessmen pass by him. A couple of businessmen passed him by as they were talking about fist building. They are both bald, very, very bald, and look like they are in their mid-50s, just like him. Fist businessman number uno. Is that test subject ready for our next battle simulation against our latest fist robot design? He shouted. He shouted to the sky. He laughs a bit and says the following. Oh yeah, she is sure ready. She took quite a beating last night. Well, better keep it low. We don't know who is listening. Like that loser in a red cap listening on us. Nixo stood still and heard what these bald men are saying. The words test subject and battle simulation stick. The words stick in his mind. Nice car. I wonder whose car that is. Nixo, thinking in his mind, thank God not his ass, looking back at them for a moment. Wait, test subject? Battle simulation? Oh, I did heard about Fist testing bots for battle in a secret facility. Not so secret now, is it? After all, these robots need to be capable of combat if they want to maintain the image slogan they have. No, I don't think that. Right when Nixo was about to head to his car, suddenly someone bumped into him, and this someone fell to the ground. Nixo was a bit shocked and looks behind him on the floor. He was surprised. It's that young girl, the 14-year-old girl from yesterday, Lori. Oh my! Sorry about that. He bent down, grabbed Lori's hand, and helped her up. She is wearing her black dress and black flat shoes, and on her feet as yesterday. No, I should be the one to say sorry, sir. I was the one that bumped into you. I should have been more careful, Lori says, looking up at Nixo as she No. No, no. No blushing, as she looks away. It's okay, Lori. Hey, I am surprised to see you again. I was meaning to ask you some questions. He looks down at Lori curiously. Lori smiles and giggles a bit towards Nixo. Oh, sure. I don't have much time to stick around. I'm getting angry. Though, I couldn't help but notice yesterday some sparks of flames coming from your fist as you left towards the door. He notices that Lori has a white square bandage on her left cheek and some bandages on her fingers and her wrists too. Lori was shocked and covered her hands and looks away a bit nervous. You must have been imagining things. Nixa, and I overheard battle simulations going on somewhere in the Fist facilities. Are you going to be okay? The bandages on your cheek. Have you been punched? He looks down at Lori, concerned as he sees her covering her cheeks with her left hand and reveals the bandages. Papa, please just do not mind these. I just had a fall last night, that's all, she said, looking away from Nixo, very nervous. Yeah, she looks very nervous indeed. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five. Okay, they're good. Passing grade, I guess. A fall, huh? He observes closely at her bandaged fingers and sees some black marks on them, like if it was a bit burnt. Those black marks on it. Are those burnt marks? Laurie turns away from Nixo and tears up a bit. You can't. I mean, I cannot say what happened. Les sigh and starts getting into his car. Sorry for being a bit pushy, bitch. I am careful when I talk to minors. You sure are, buddy. You sure are. Uh, oh God. Okay. Laurie turns back and she turns back and looks back again. She turns back and looks at Nixo entering his car. Wait! Nixo. Oh, my alarm is going off. Sorry about that. Laurie. No. Nixo. He sits in the driver's seat of his car. Closes the door and opens the windows. Yes, Laurie? Laurie, she shakes a bit and then looks at Nixo. I'm a fister. I'm a fire fist fighter. I do martial arts. So yeah, it can be normal sometimes for me to get injuries during training. What do you care? He looks a bit concerned and not sure how he would respond to it. I see. Fire fist. So, if you want to see, I guess we can go somewhere private, and I will show you if you keep it to yourself. Sorry, not a chance. If I get caught along with you and I ain't your big brother or father, they can accuse me of something that would ruin my reputation due to some misunderstanding. Oh, I can't. He's so self aware, bro. God, he's so self aware. I need another bottle. Lori, please stay safe. Especially from me, Lori. Don't come at me with no shoes on. I don't know what's going on here, but I overheard about Test subjects, he says, looking away. Nixo, just do not involve yourself with fists more than the level you are working with. I do not want you to get hurt. She sparks up some flames on her fist. Nixo stays staring at her at her flame fist for a moment and blushes. Ew. I can feel you are lonely after work. I can feel. The flame's on me. I can somehow feel someone's feelings if they are close to me. Oh, thank God she does. Those fire powers, man. She walked away from his car slightly, so she does not accidentally burn it, and then puts the flames away before anybody else notices. Anyways, no. Anyway, keep this fire fist. Keep this fire fist thing to yourself. I will do better to conceal it from anyone else. Only you and some high members of Fist know about it. I will have to go now. She looks back at Nixo, smiling gently. Maybe we can meet again? Privately? Just to talk? Alone? Laurie then just walks away, and Nixo has no idea how to respond to it. He knows that they are watching him in his Discord server. He now knows that Laurie has the fire fist. This is so stupid. No, not the fire fist. Nixo, he fought the following. So, comma, you forgot a comma, loser. Lori is a martial artist, and she has some special fire fist powers. Could she be the test subject that is being trained to test those robots? Nah, they wouldn't put a young girl like her to test out these strong fist robots, right? Nixo drives his car home as he looks around to make sure no one is suspicious of him. Why would they be suspicious of you, Nixo? What did you do, Nixo? Talking to minors? Hmm? Seems no one was around to notice my interaction with Lori. Oh my god. They didn't see me talking to minors. Mission completes. Back to base, Snake. He leaves the facility and heads back home. An hour has passed. Lori is found in the elevator heading down to the basement floors of Fist. The CEO man of Fist. He didn't even bother. He gave the baby of a fucking secondary character a name, but the CEO of Fist has no name. Nice storytelling, by the way. Talking from the elevator's intercom. You have arrived early today, my test subject. I have some new fisting robotic powers to test your powers. Now, I don't think I need to remind you to conceal your fire fist powers in front of people at the surface, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, mister, I understand. Now talks in her mind, thinking of Nixo. Nixo knows now, but why do I feel so calm? That feeling I feel when I was close to him. He seems depressed and isolated. At the same time, feels like a man I can trust to keep his secrets of minds. Mine, one. Man. Sounds a little bit like grooming. Romanticized, but hey, whatever. I do not want him involved in my experiment, so hopefully I will see him again soon after I survive today's training. Yes, I am a test subject for the fist products being tested. I am not the only one, but I have not met the others for now. As the elevator where Lori is standing arrives to the bottom floor in the fist laboratory, she steps out of the elevator, takes off her of course she does, takes off her shoes and unleashes the flames from her fist. She sees two red armored fist robot fighters in front of her as she smirks a bit. Laurie Spencer here for service, bringing on, you robotic scraps. Nixo narrating. Little did I knew. Lori is being trained to test out these robots underground from the same place I worked. I worry that she is I worry what she is going through. I worry about what she is going through. Is something that no normal 14-year-old girl should be going through. For me, it's just a normal day at the job, but for her, it may be something that I would never even imagine. I wish to investigate it without bringing any suspicions in the fist company I work for, but how? Work for. But how? Anyway, stay tuned for chapter 3 of The Fire Orphans for more context on this whole thing. End of chapter 2. He loves to talk about the age. It's like a kink for him. It's like, oh, she's so 14. God, that's so hot. Oh. He's a fucking weirdo. Safe. It's not over. We're still one. One more. One more. How long is it? I haven't read this one. Jesus. Too much. Yes, enable. Una página. One page. My boy is very sad he was not invited to the big Epstein island. There we go. Dance the pain away. Okay. Rumors about fist emerges. Rumors about fist emerge. The following day, it was Friday. Wait, how much time has passed? Wasn't it Friday already? I'm so lost. The following day, it was Friday at the Fist call center place. For the call center place. At the Fist call center, as Nixo is found finishing his last call before the 1 hour lunchtime. OKs, we help place an order for your red robotic legs and the sensor for modification of its eyes. You should be able to receive it by Tuesday next week. The client on the phone. Okay, Nixo. Have you ever talked to your represented by their name? No, I have not. Okay, Nixo. Very helpful. May you have a nice weekend. Nixo smiles softly to finish his call. You too, sir. Thank you for calling Fisk Corporations, where we deliver strength through innovation. If anything, you need for oh no. If anything you need in the future, if you need anything, he writes like a fucking retard. If you need anything in the future, feel free to use this number to call us back. The client hung up, and then Nixo quickly took off his headset, hangs it on the stand next to the monitor, and clocks out for lunch. Then sighs in relief. Less sigh. Phew, finally lunchtime. He says, stretching his arms up wide. Today was really exhausting. Back-to-back calls are no joke. Out of nowhere, she just teleported in like Goku. Chwing! Out of nowhere, Amira calls out to Nixo as she came back from lunch to continue her shift. You may as well go to the cafeteria now while you can, right? I will handle it from here. She walks over to Nixo smiling. Then Nixo stands up and looks down at her slightly with a smile. And we all know this is fake because Denox would be like around this height. Not this tall. This like here. He's a smurf. Yeah, you are right. I appreciate your hard work. Oh, whatever. And I'm not sure if you heard the news, but there seems to be some rumors going around about flames lighting up in the parking station yesterday after work. You do not happen to know anything about it? What kind of fucking rumors are those? He looks quite surprised as he jumps a bit and then tries to maintain his composure in front of her. Oh, really? That's pretty strange to hear. ... Yeah, if so, at least, if so, yeah. ... At least it's good to know that the parking lot did not sustain any burn damages, so maybe it's a false alarm? Question mark. Anyway, gotta clock in. See you later, Nixo. Amira waves goodbye to Nixo with her right hand and then leaves towards her desk leaves towards her desk to tables in front and then leaves towards her desk to tables in front of where his cubicle is. Yes. Nixo walks out of the call center afterwards and into the hallway heading to the cafeteria. This is so boring. Thinking in his mind, someone probably, vaguely, maybe, somehow, definitely saw some flames lighting up from the parking lot. That must be Lori. Somehow I have a feeling Amira is not the only person that may have noticed. No, because it was a rumor, jackass. Of course she's not the only one. Perhaps rumors might spread around soon. Hopefully no one suspects me. She just said it was rumors. Are we stupid? As Nixo heads to the cafeteria, he lined up to order some rice, chicken, and mac and cheese again, and they all were placed on his plastic plate on top of the tray. Then he sits on the table alone, 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 for a moment and overhears what some of the employees near him are gossiping about by chance. Thank God, by chance. The male employee, which by the way he has short brown hair and no facial features, uh, no facial hair, looking at the black bearded employee. Uh huh. It's weird. As I was walking home from work yesterday, at sunset, I saw some specks of flames floating near the floor of the parking station. No way! Specks of flames? Could it be that a car's wheels driving by caught on fire a bit? He looks at the other male employee, puzzled. He sighs, looking puzzled as well. I am not sure about the flame. I'm not sure, but the flame was floating somewhere in our company's parking lot outside. I decided to take a closer look at the flame and wonder why it's floating. It's surreal. If only I took a picture from my phone, but I was so focused on the flame that it didn't cross my mind. Suddenly, that flame disappeared and no burn marks on the floor below it. The fuck? So her flames just stay still for a few seconds? I'm so confused. This is so stupid. So she just leaves flame poops? Oh, freaky. Did anybody else saw it? He stares at the male employee curiously. Probably not. So I just brought awareness by telling this to many of my friends in this workplace. That is how a human talks. Hearing what they are saying, he starts eating his rice and talks in his mind, observing what was said. Observing what was said. Observing what was said at the table ahead of him, where the two employees are sitting, a floating flame. I do not remember seeing that after Lori left. That's strange. No, not smashed potatoes. He's eating mac and cheese again with chicken and rice. It's the autism. Oh my god. Can this be over? Suddenly, Connor came and sat across Nixo as he placed the tray on the table and looks at him curiously. Hey Nixo, hope you don't mind me sitting here. Wow, these rumors are spreading around quite a bit, aren't they? Nixo, he looks at Connor plainly and nods. He looks at Connor plainly and nods, smiling a bit. I do not mind, and yeah, a floating flame is hard to believe. Connor interrupts a bit. It's not just that, Nixo, but these flames from the parking lot. It is believed that they may have came from a person. Come from a person. Nixo, he pretends to be a little shocked to hear what Connor has to say. A persona? A persona? So you are saying that someone has fire powers in this company? How does he know that? How does he know? Oh, these flames came from someone. How do you know that? This. Connor looks at Nixo with a serious look in his face as he gently eats some of his chicken from his plate. It's a possibility. Some are urging to report any suspicious activities related to the Fist headquarters in upper management if anything happens. Didn't we already state that the robots also have fire powers in their fist? Why can't they just say, "Oh, it could have been one of the robots. He was just outside, left fire, and walked away"? Why are we like jumping ship and being like, "Oh, it was just someone, some person had fire in their fists and left the fire poop, and we just happened to see it, and the guy was just so astonished that he didn't take a photo." I don't know. Stupid writing. So, comma, I suggest you be careful and keep on the lookout for a person who has released some flames from their body. Those people can be dangerous. Oh, so this is a normal occurrence. people that have fire is normal. Okay. Nixo looks down to eat some more of his rice and thinks about what Connor just said and thinks in his mind for a moment. Again. Thinking again. That must be Lori then. No shit. I do wonder if I will see her again today. If I will see her again. Do I really have to report a teenage girl with fire powers to Fist? Why did she expose her secrets to me last... A quick flashback occurs to Nixo, showing Lori mentioning to keep it to himself. Please keep the fire fist thing to yourself. I will do better to conceal it from anybody else. Only you and some high-ranking members of Fist know. Oh woo, oh woo, oh woo. Back to the current timeline showing Nixo still thinking in his mind. He thought to himself, it really seems like Lori has some control. It really seems like Lori has some control of her fire powers. If so, she must have had this power for a while. And the upper management of Fist knowing about it, I wonder what they know about her powers. Seems if they are aware. Seems if my neurons are dying. Seems if they are aware, I would rather not report Lori to the Fist upper that's a big word. He used the dictionary for that one. But echelon. Connor, he looks at Nixo a bit confused, waving his hand in front of his face. Hey Nixo, hello? Are you listening to what I just said? 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. 3 fingers, 1 thumb. He snaps back to reality and looks at Connor. Oh, sorry about that. I was just thinking about what you just said. I have to wonder. Are we for real though? I have to wonder though. Do you think that the upper management of Fist knows anything about a person with flame powers? If I'm not mistaken, maybe that flame is not of a human, but one of the Fist fighting robots that were recently tested near the parking lot and had some miscalculations with precision of its flame fist? Just a theory, of course. That's what I just fucking said. Why is everybody going straight to, oh, someone did it? Not a robot, someone did it. Well, I do know very well that Fist would not be testing robots near the parking lot of anywhere near where us normal workers are within range. After all, it should be tested underground in all Fist facilities. He still looks at Nixo with a serious look. The male employee number 1, the brown-haired male employee, turns around and replies to what Connor just said. Yeah, that's what we are supposed to believe, but what if someone smaller than a bot slipped out with that very power? Just think about it. That's very specific. That's very specific. Someone smaller. It's like this guy knows it's a little girl. Nixo, he looks at the male employee puzzled. Oh? Oh, you were the one mentioning about the flame floating, eh? About the floating flame. Whatever, I'm not gonna fucking. Whatever. What's your name? Ahem, my name is Felix, and I happened to see the spark. There is no way a Fistbot would have created that. Otherwise, there would have been structural damage of some kind in the parking lot, and that is illegals for the company to test there. So, comma, I am sure it had to come from a superhuman, and someone could easily go undetected. Yes. He looks up at Felix a bit nervous and fakes smiling a bit. Oh, is that so? Haha. What is this? What is this? Why are you writing emojis in your story? Haha, comma. Why didn't I notice that? Because you're a retard. Anyway, just know that you have an obligation as a Fist employee to report anything. Am I back? Apparently got disconnected there for a second. Okay. You should end the stream with a Just a Robot anthem. I will do just that. I will. Let's just finish. It's almost over. It's almost over, guys. It's almost over. Is Denox still here? Jesus Christ, I didn't notice all. I didn't notice the chat. Sorry about that. The suffering is almost over. Thank God. Uh, Denox, I am going to sue you for every single neuron you are exploding in my mind. I'm gonna sue you to hell and back. Oh God, where was I? I forgot. There was no security cameras in this high facility. In this high security facility, there's no security cameras in the parking lot. But just keep your eyes peeled, Nick. So this is very serious. This is very serial. He finishes his meal and leaves the cafeteria with Felix and the bearded employee. I will see you back at the floor soon. Best we just focus on our task at hand, right, Nixo? Nixo sees Connor and the other employees leaving, and then sighs as he looks down, thinking of what Lori said to him yesterday after work. Another fucking flashback occurs of Nixo thinking of Lori's kind words she said to him. I can feel you are lonely after work. The flames on me. I can somehow feel someone's feelings if they are close to me. Back to reality. Back to reality as Nixo. I fucking lost myself. Back to reality as Nixo sits alone, now eating the rest of his lunch on the plate, but slowly thinks of everything that has recently transpired with Lori. Nixo thinks to himself again, still thinking, there is just no way I can just snitch on Lori like that. I promised her to keep this to myself. There is still a lot of questions I need to ask her. My eyes hurt. There is still a lot of questions I need to ask her if I happen to run into her again. So, at the very least for now, seems no one suspects me to have witnessed these flames of hers. I am curious to find out how she got those flings, but I guess that's for our next encounter, and if she will open up to me more. Hours have passed after Nixo's lunch, and a few more hours of his shift has passed by as usual handling back-to-back calls. Then he walks out of the parking lot after 5:30 p.m. and towards his red car ahead of him. Lesai and looks at his smartwatch displaying that it's 5:30 p.m. Wowzers! I got out a bit later than I wanted today, since that last client was being such a pain to me on the phone. Well, at least it's Friday again. I can take a break from work during this weekend, so that's something I can look forward to. Nixo looks around for a moment, wondering if he would see that girl with short hair and black dress today. He should really get her phone number. Brother, you were just saying you didn't want to get caught with a minor. Now he's like, oh, can I get those digits, baby? Does your mother pay for your phone plan, baby? He should really get her phone number next time, but thinking again, she's too young to be my friend, right? Oh my God. How is it that Nixo has... How is it that Nixo has more brain than fucking Denox? Denox is like, nah, baby, can I get those digits? Nixo is like, should I? I don't think I should, but... Denox is, nah, baby, I slid into your DMs. Do you want to voice chat? I can't with this guy. Like he has no business with her. He kinda really wants to talk to her again soon, since he has more questions. He has been dealing with he has been dealing with depression and loneliness lately. He's not even sure what to do this weekend other than clean the room, play video games, and attend his church. God bless. Alaba sea el Señor. Besides, Connor has his friends, and Amira is a married woman to a wonderful, successful man, mother to a 5-year-old daughter. They have no business with him either, he thinks. Oh, this is so sad, guys. F in chat. As Nixo was about to open his door, open his what door? You mean the door of his car? He notices a note left for him on the front window of his car. Nani? Nani? What's this? He looks confused, wondering why this note is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Nixo slowly gets in his car, turns on the engine in his car, by the way, puts on the AC in his car, and then slowly opens the white note inside his car. It was a kid-like cartoon drawing of Lori and has a note from her. Why is this like towards me? Red car. Nandeska? Lori-sama? I wonder what it says. As Nixo reads the letter, a small image of Lori writing the letter. What? As Nixo reads the letter, a small image of Lori writing the letter and smiling a bit. What? ¿Qué dices? What is this? What do you mean? A small image of Lori writing the letter and smiling a bit. What about it? Hello, Nick. Hey, Nick. So, I am sorry that I am not able to meet up with you today, but I thought I'd leave this letter on your car since I know which car you drive now. Teehee. Anyway, I would like to meet up with you this Saturday, perhaps, at the unique mall near your place, and have a proper conversation with you, away from the Fish Corporation and the police. I figured you could use some company, and I feel like you are someone I can open up to about all this fisting business stuff. Anyways, here is my email. If you want to keep in touch, safe trips, safe trip home, Nixo. He starts to smile a bit as he sheds some small tears from his eyes as he talks in his mind again. Lori, this letter seems so genuine. I do have a lot of questions for her, and the mall is a public place, so I do not think any harm will be done there. I think if there are policemen there, there's gonna be a lot of damage coming towards you. At least it's something to look forward to. Guess I will email her and ask for the time to meet tomorrow. Yeah. Man, so close. Nixo starts driving out of the Fisk Corporation's parking lot and heads back home. He was driving with a slight smile on his face. He never expected anyone to bother to hang out with him on the weekends anymore. Nixo narrating. And this is where it all begins. Now? 3 chapters in? Where I get to know who this Lori girl is all about. Her powers and everything else about her. You may want to stick around. No, I don't. To find out how our next encounter will entail. I guarantee it's going to be very interesting and critical to the overall plot of this story. End of chapter 3. And my neurons. It's over. It's fucking over. That was painful. Sadly. Nixo has passed. He crashed his vehicle into a power line. The police found him and tried to save him. But his phone was full of cheese pizza. Oh noes. They then shot him. Dead. But he lived. Suddenly, God himself smite him. But in death, God didn't want him in heaven, nor the devil in hell. So now he wanders the plains of purgatory, forever alone, sad and depressed. Good end. The end! It's over. There is no chapter 4. Ah, you're right. He wanders. Thank God, a human being and not ChatGPT helped me there. There we go. And there you go. End of chapter everything. It's over. We're done. So my review is I rather slide down a sewer than read anything that comes after this. So Denox, please send a message. I need to know why. But shut up. We're done with Oblivion. I'm done. This music is giving me a hernia. We're not done. We're not fucking done. Because our good friend Magbo, the guy who has a duck now, made an AI opening. A fucking AI opening to this fucking thing. So this is what we're looking forward to. Look at that. Wow. Created by Hector Vera. Totally does have nothing to do with Nixo Vera. This looks so gay. This looks horrendous, bro. That run! Well, what is that bird? What is going on? Why are they fighting? This is. Wait, what? Guys, buy the stickers. Buy the stickers. Now. It's important. We need to fund this. Uh yeah, so we need to fund this. We need stickers of bare feet little children. Um Pussy Destroyer, the girl with the hat, this guy. I wonder if he has, and there he is. His stupid fucking duck. Horrendous. Ugly even. Negative dislike. Let's see. Wow, really good. Thank you for your support. It turned out fantastic. No, it did not. This looks like wow. You enjoyed it? Yeah. Very impressive. This was really well done. Thanks a lot for your support. Yes, this was very good quality here. Honestly, if you didn't put that AI was used to help, I wouldn't have known. This is the type of quality uh what to strive for. Yeah, I always wanted to make an opening myself, an anime opening myself, but I never had the tools for it until now, and I'm glad I did it. You had the tools, just not the talent. Oh my god. Well, damn, 2 hours. Well, that's it. I read through all this bullshit. Oh my god. Where's Denox? Denox, please answer me. Why did you do this? Anyways. Okay. So we're done with this shit. We're done. We're done. It's over. Nixo died. There's no more. We're done. I have no other plans. But I guess I can talk. Fuck this. Um, I wanted to say that there is a video in plans. I didn't. There's a video in plans about the girl who about the girl who left him planted in Florida. Basically, he was grooming a girl. She was 12. He met her when she was 12. Then they stopped talking. Then he met her again when she was 15. Basically, groomed her up all the way till 17. When she was going to be 18, he made a plan to go to Florida to visit her. The girl, uh, the girl like noticed, hey, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. This guy is a fucking weirdo. And he went to Florida and spent all his day alone. And she did talk to me, and basically I have to make a video about it, but I am so busy. I'm so busy. I'm also playing Yakuza a lot, so no time. Did they take out his door from his room again? No, sadly. I wish. I wish, honestly. Uh, I think I cannot confirm completely, but I think he's living in a van outside of his house for some reason. Why? No idea. But that is what. But I think. There you go. Dance the pain away. That's what we think. And if that's the case, that's very funny. He passed his Valentine's Day was lonely. He has a Chat GBT girlfriend, and I don't know. He has an AI girlfriend, which is why he has a lot of videos now with some girl in red hair. That's his apparently his waifu now, because he can't get a girlfriend, and the girlfriends that he wants are illegal. So might as well get an AI girlfriend, right? So poor guy. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know what else to do for this. So I think I'm just gonna end it here. But I promised Arbiter that I'm going to end the fucking stream with this. Poor guy, poor us. You're right. I was gonna do a joke, but I didn't go for it. Nah, fuck Magbo. I hope he watches this. So no. What is this? I don't want ads. This is how we're gonna finish this fucking. That can't hear shit. Good, good. Imagine the lyrics. I have ad blocker. I have ad blocker. The thing is, it just doesn't work sometimes. Other times it works. Other times it doesn't. I have ad blocker somewhere. Like, look. Ad block plus you block origin dislikes. I have them. They work whenever they want. So just fuck it. I'm done. So how did you enjoy the story, guys? Did you like it? Did your eyes see the glory and the cleansing of YouTube? Uh, I can sense Denox is like doing like witchcraft just to wish for my death. So yeah, we're done. Last time, and I'm gonna close the stream. I'm glad you all came to read this stupid shit with me. I'm sorry also. So here you go. Last time. There, it's over. Thank you for joining. And I hope you guys can sleep after reading that bullshit